as a Ukrainian, I want to live in democracy, in democratic world. Like, I wouldn't settle down in China for sure. It's not my country. Because I like, being able to say what I want and be able to do what I want.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another video, and welcome to Alina, who is a first-time guest here on the channel.
Hello everyone. Hello Lukas.
Hi, who are you and what brought you here to Taiwan?
So I came to Taiwan as a model, so I can identify myself as a model as well. I'm Ukrainian. I'm student in NCCU. I'm also a marketer. So I'm
There's a lot of identities going on here.
Transitioning my career of model into marketing and PR industry right now. Like, I was doing modeling for 8 years. And, models always travel a lot between countries. So they stay in one place only for 3 months and then they travel to another place. But then COVID happened and I came to Taiwan and I realized nice little place to settle down. China closed the borders, lots of European countries closed the borders. And I just decided, why not stay here? Why not to try, change something? Model career is not very long. Let's say this. Okay, let's face the truth. Maybe now I'm 24, but when I'm 30, maybe I won't be that popular anymore. No, it's true, because models start their working when they're 13, 14. Right? And okay, so I have maybe 5-6 more years. So maybe I need to start at least thinking about what I want to do later. If you're 30, okay, you can do advertisements for mom's clothes, or maybe some food. I don't know. It's not, at least in Taiwan, in Asia in general, okay. Europe and America are more progressive in this way. They're pro diversity, anti-ageism and stuff like that. But Asia is still they still prefer young, skinny, white skin girls. Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
This is true for sure.
Yes.
But I feel you talking about retirement when you're 24. I need to leave my studio and go out and have a reality check, because I'm 33.
But I think for YouTuber,
but I still feel 22 in my heart. So I at least have 2 more years until I'm talking about retirement.
When you're a model, basically everyone judge you based on how you look like.
So now you have kind of settled down here in Taiwan, at least more long term compared to the 3 months.
That was very true, because really right now in Taiwan I'm for 3 years and I never been for that long in Kyiv, let's say, because originally I'm from Donetsk, from the east of Ukraine, and ever since I moved to Kyiv, which was in 2014 when the war started in Ukraine, and I started to work as a model, I started to travel. I've never been in Ukraine more than 6-7 months.
Oh,
so
wow.
I really feel right now that Taiwan is my home, because that long I've been only in my hometown.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I have to ask you then, if you feel like Taiwan is your home, how does it compare to your first home back in Ukraine?
Okay, if I'm talking about my hometown, which is in the eastern part of Ukraine, is a super small town, but it's close to Donetsk. Donetsk, maybe everyone heard about. Really small hometown without opportunities, without any career perspective, nothing. Honestly, there are 10,000 people live there. Now even less.
My village, we have 63 people.
See?
I live coming from the middle of nowhere.
It's 1/6 of your village, my town.
I meant 63 people, not 63,000.
I thought
63 people. 63 people.
Oh, gosh.
So when you say 10,000, it's huge to me. I come from the middle of the Swedish forests. But you're also from Ukraine, which I learn now is the largest country in Europe.
Yes.
So when you say I come here to little Taiwan, when it's 24 million people, to me it's madness.
Yeah, I mean for example, I could go to China, because I've been working there for 5 or 6 times in different cities, and they're you can earn pretty good money, compared to Taiwan. It's 3 times, 4 times more. But then, as a Ukrainian, I want to live in democracy, in democratic world. I wouldn't settle down in China for sure. It's not my country.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like, being able to say what I want and be able to do what I want.
Yeah. No, it also helps if you're a YouTuber as well, being able to say whatever you want.
Of course. I mean, if you're a YouTuber in China, I don't know, you'd be cancelled. You'd be just, somewhere in the middle of China.
Yeah.
Just disappear.
Sure. So when did you come to Taiwan the first time? Did you come here before you moved here now?
I came to Taiwan first time in 2019 for 3 months. And then COVID started. It started just in China. It wasn't anywhere else. So now it's a COVID, it's pandemic, and it's very close to Taiwan, right in China. I'm kind of in danger here. I'll go to Ukraine because there is more safe, what happened to Europe later and how Taiwan stays this kind of safe. So I went back to Ukraine, and then COVID happened there, and there was like lockdown for 5 or 6 months, and I was just sitting at home without work, without nothing, and I kind of realized, okay, it was a dumb decision when I saw Taiwan being, you know, super safe, everything, you know, like life is going on, like everyone is working. I was like, okay, I need to go back to Taiwan, but now I can't because Ukraine closed borders as well because there was a COVID, like literally no one could leave a country. So I was just thinking the day when they're gonna open the border so I can just go to Taiwan and, you know, kind of start working and just doing something, you know, because sitting at home for 5-6 months is just crazy. Even for the first time before COVID I came here, I kind of felt, oh, there are like so many advantages of Taiwan. I can talk about it for like an hour, you know. I don't know, like it's super safe for me. Like I can go, say, do whatever I want. Like I can go clubbing and going back home alone at 1 a.m. and I feel super safe. This
is like the young people priorities right here. It's like, why do you love to live in Taiwan?
No, it's not
I can go clubbing, I can go home by myself.
No, it's also like, you know, you can accidentally forget your phone or wallet anywhere in the restaurant, and then like, you know, the staff will be running after you just to give it back.
This also sounds like a clubbing related incident, by the way.
Fine, let's talk about something else. Taiwan is very foreigner friendly, I would say. I remember in China, it was just pain in the ass to do anything, like open a bank account, extend your visa, just anything just seemed super complicated. Here you can like do your visa, extend it whenever you want, apply for a job, find apartment easily. Still, to blend in you need to learn Chinese, but still lots of people who can speak English, and if they cannot, they're always willing to help you. I remember when I just came here, okay, I couldn't speak Chinese at all, people couldn't speak English at all, they would still, like, you know, on the map or in the Google Translator trying to help me somehow, like, you know, trying their best. So just like very passionate people, which I really like, because for me people are important. That's what I didn't really like in Europe, for example. I love Europe.
What's wrong with Europeans?
No, not like Europe in general. Europe is very big, okay? But for example, when I was in Italy, right? Maybe Italy and France, two countries where like you don't speak their language, they would be like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arrivederci.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you wish you would have known about Taiwan before coming here?
When I was super bored in lockdown in Ukraine, and I was already had these thoughts that, okay, maybe I want to go to Taiwan. I was like, okay, maybe I will start learning Mandarin there. Maybe I can start doing it right now, you know, learning by myself, like some online courses. And I started to learn simplified Chinese. And then when I came here, I realized that like, I just waste my time, okay? Because Mandarin here and mainly in China is different. Like if you can't read the traditional characters, you won't be able, you know. It's better to start learning like traditional, which is not very common, I would say, because like most people in China, in Singapore, they write and speak in simplified language.
How good is your Chinese now?
我的中文还好。
还好，不错不错。
在大学我们说英文就是国际的课，不要用中文。上班我也用英文，所以我们有那么多
okay.
机会练习我的中文。
I'm impressed. I have to say it was better than I expected it.
I'm doing internship right now. Taiwanese company, and I'm the only foreigner there. Oh well, they have a guy from Hong Kong, but I think like I'm the only English-speaking foreigner, okay? But they sell their stuff abroad. It's like B2B business. So the main language in communicating with clients is English. So yeah, I'm trying. I think this is important aspect. And yeah, I'm planning maybe after I'm graduating, I'm now like finishing my university, maybe I'll go back to school, because still Chinese, you need to go to school to learn it. You can't really learn this language by just talking to people. But because when I just started doing modeling, I couldn't speak English. Everything I could say is just like, hi, my name is Alina. I'm from Ukraine. That's it. Everything else I need to translate it and like just, you know, memorize how to say that.
Oh, really?
But English is like super easy language, right? You just start talking and you're not a native speaker, right?
No, I'm not a native speaker. But I mean, I've studied. I spent like a good portion of my childhood years.
Okay, I didn't.
learning. So you just like stood there in front of cameras and people talk to you and your English is this good?
Yeah. But Chinese is different. I couldn't learn Chinese like that because lots of like words sounds really similar, right? You can ask for strawberries in the supermarket, like 草莓, right? Mm-hmm. But then you can say it differently, something like and then you kind of ask person your sister.
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm correct.
This is why I don't eat strawberries. I don't think I've ever like really made a big mistake like this. But for me, it's more like I think I pronounced it correctly, and then like there's something I still don't understand. It's like your tones might be like slightly off, and Taiwanese people just have no idea what you're trying to say. Like they have no idea what you're trying to say, and then they repeat it back to you exactly the same,
right? And
then
they're
like, oh, that's what you meant, and I'm like. You're joking. You're joking. Thing. I just exactly the same. I studied at Shida for like
me too.
For like 2.5 years, and then all your classmates are foreigners as well. So we all know what everyone else knows. So no, it doesn't matter how bad your pronunciation is. If you say like hambao, you know oh, he wants a burger, like 100%. And then you just go out like literally like across the street to Shida Night Market. It's like 我要汉堡, and then be like 汉堡.
You're selling only burgers. What else could I order?
It's like hamburgers or drinks. Guess which one I'm talking about. Is Taiwan the long-term goal, or how does your future look like? Now when you have retired from your first modeling career soon.
After I finish my internship, I want to like stay working there in this company. Meanwhile, I also want to improve my Chinese, go back to school, and just start to grow in my career. Of course, I really want to go back to Ukraine just to see my parents for like maybe a short period of time. But unfortunately now it's not possible.
Is there any chance of maybe your family coming here to Taiwan?
There is. That's what like really Taiwanese government did. I'm so thankful to them, because before I was really lucky because, to get a visa to Taiwan, to approve your diploma for studying here, everything went through Moscow, because Moscow was responsible for all countries within past USSR for like Taiwanese relationship, because Ukraine didn't have diplomatic relationship with the Taiwan at all. We didn't have representative office of Taiwan, nothing. So everything you had to do with Taiwan, you had to send your document to Moscow. How do you imagine that? We're like in a war.
For real?
Yeah, but what Taiwan government did right now, so for people in Ukraine who has relatives in Taiwan right now, for example, I'm living in Taiwan, I have my RC card, so my parents could apply for visa online, so they don't need to send their documents anywhere, and it's possible for them to come, but they have their jobs and they need to go to work every day. So, and Taiwan is really far, it's not, the country you can visit for like weekends, so it's a little bit complicated issue right now. But I don't know, maybe if I'm not able to go to Ukraine within this year, okay, then like I would ask my mom to come to Taiwan, because I really miss her. My dad unfortunately can't come because he's under 60, and men under 60 cannot leave Ukraine because of the war situation, of course. It's like, borders are closed for relatively young men. And I saw my mom last year. We went to Turkey together just for traveling, so we can like meet with my mom in different countries. But with my dad, I really haven't seen him like since I've been in Ukraine last time, so already 3 years. And yeah, of course, it's like very difficult.
I'm happy that you like it. Welcome here to Taiwan.
Thank you.
Even though you've been here for forever, but I'm sure this is like everything that what Taiwanese will say when you meet them on the street. Like, it doesn't matter if you've been here for like 1 day, or like 3 years or 12 years. It's still welcome to Taiwan.
Thank you.
Every day. And thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Lukas. Starts with L as in like, ends with S as in subscribe. Please do both, and see you all in the next one.
Bye bye.